Good morning everyone, the MMDA are back on the road. You can see a lot of people are now rushing to move their stuff from the sidewalk. They don't want it to be confiscated. These vehicles parked here will be ticketed for illegal parking. If they don't move in time, they could get towed away. You can see this road is a little bit congested because of all the vendors in the road, the parked vehicles and everything like that. The problem is that a bridge around this area was recently closed down, so these roads are alternatives and they need to be cleared. And this over here is an extra problem, parking on a corner. It makes it difficult for vehicles to make a turn. As you can see right now, the enforcer's taking pictures as evidence and then he'll write out the ticket, could get towed away. You see some people are now taking their stuff inside. They don't want it to be confiscated. They heard them on the radio that the sidewalk clearing team are coming. And further down the road, the team are looking at these tricycles parked here. They're actually on both sides. It really adds to congestion. You can see it turns it into basically a one-lane road. Over here is a motorcycle rider, no helmet. He's just being stopped now. They'll issue a ticket. If it's his first time being caught, it's 1,500 plus 500 for wearing slippers. They're just writing out the ticket now. No helmet, wearing slippers and unable to show driver's license. So I think the bike will be impounded. The sidewalk clearing team have come in now. They're going to be removing things from the sidewalks. The team have actually been here for a while, but the Skog truck got a little bit stuck in traffic. So even after this long, no one's removed it. Therefore, the sidewalk clearing team will be the ones to remove it. You can see they've already put some stuff on the truck from further down the road. They're about to load this one also. This one has actually been chained to a fence here on the sidewalk, so they'll be breaking that first, break the padlock. It's very easy to break a padlock, very hard to break a chain. There you go. They give everyone a chance to move their stuff. If they don't, then the MMDA are the one to remove it by putting it on the back of the truck. And you know you're in Manila City because all of the sidewalks are either very, very slim or they're pretty much gone completely where everyone's extended out right up to the road.
Trapal lang dito, di ba? Pag yung trapal, hindi natin pini-question, nakikita naman natin, aabusuhin na naman tayo, extend na naman yan dito, i-extend na naman yung trapal. Mamaya, Baclaran na kayo, Divisoria na kayo, Commonwealth na kayo, Balintawak na kayo. Sa pag-contract, pag pinabayaan natin, kailangan natin kasi aksyonan eh. Pag nakita natin mali, aksyonan na natin.
Opo.
Hindi po
atin na pong bibigyan ng action itong ating clearing nyo ngayon.
Bigyan natin ng aksyon, pag-iba nyo lahat ng mga umaabuso.
Sige
naman,
po.
diba?
Andiyan na po si Chairman natin pong bibigyan po natin ng coordinating sa kanya.
Katulad ngayon, kakasimula pa lang, kakatapos ng eleksyon, simulan na natin ng tama, 3 taon niya para maayos.
Yes, sir.
The sidewalk clearing team are now taking a look at this one, although to be honest, so many of the properties have extended over the sidewalk. To give you a better look, here's sidewalk, and then once you go here, they basically constructed it. Thing is, they're not alone. If we cross the road, you'll see the same thing over here, a little bit of sidewalk. They've already extended over, it should be over there. And then this building here, and they're using this to sell rice. The difference is that this one is a very permanent structure, so it really needs to be dealt with by either the city or the barangay, whereas the other one is a temporary structure that can be removed by the sidewalk clearing team. Over here you can see one of the towing crews already taking a bike away. No driver to show a license and take a ticket, so it'll be impounded.
Diba? Eh kayong ano dito, executive dito sa barangay, di ba? Kaya nyo yan. Di ba? Kung ano, kasuhan nyo.
Kumbaga sa amin naman nagbigay naman kami ng paalala.
Kasi paalala minsan, di ba? Mapaalalahanan natin, wala tayong gagawing aksyon. Hindi sila maniniwala sa atin. Paalalahanan nyo, gigibain namin yan ng Sabado. Umalis kayo dyan ng Biyernes. Pag hindi natin ginawa yun, walang mangyayari. Hindi na tayo paginiwalaan. So, ang mangyayari dyan, katulad nito, in-extend niya sa bangketa. Saan sila nakakuha ng lakas ng loob? Nakunin yan. Wala naman sa property line nila yan.
Yan kasi panahon pa nung dating chairman.
Kaya nga. Pero tayo na bagong chairman, di ba? Ayusin na natin. Sinasabi ko nga sa kanila kanina, 3 taon kayo. Di ba? Simula ngayon, simulan na natin ang tama. Di ba? Kasi yan, tingnan mo sa amin, nung pagdating namin dito, tanggalin niya. Kundi kami tatanggal niya. Nagtanggalan sila. Ganun yung kasi kung puro tayo paalala, hindi sila sumusunod, wala tayo ginagawang aksyon, wala rin nangyayari. Ang sa akin lang po, sulungan nyo na kami. Dahil ang unang-una ang haba niyan. Tignan mo, sinimulan ng mali, sinunod na puro mali na ngayon, dumami na. Hindi naman kahapon lang nangyari yan. Tulad nito, di ba? Hindi, alam ko, hindi mo barangay ito. Pero tignan mo naman yung pagkagawa niyan. Di ba? Parang tayo pa makikiusap. Tayo pa makikiusap na tanggalin. Hindi. Dapat yan, the moment na nilagay nila yan, tinanggal na natin. Di ba? Tapos sila pagalit. Pagtatanggalin mo, sila pagalit. Naman. Yung mga tao lang malakaran eh. Dito naglalakad sa kalsada, tapos naka-extend pa yung
Yun yung naging complaint ko kasi yung nagkakaroon kami ng basura doon sa kanto kasi hindi makaraan yung truck ng basura. Yun yung naging ano namin.
Hindi lang yung chairman. Paano kung magkasunog? Saan dadaan ng bumbero? Paano kung may maaksidente? Saan dadaan ng ambulansya? Diba? Paano kung may krimen na nangyari? Paano tayo makakapag-responde? Diba? Hindi na to about traffic alone eh. Ito hindi naman masyadong dinadaanan to. This is about safety ng mga kababayan natin.
So you can see slowly but surely the sidewalk is reappearing. This is the kind of thing that Barangay should stay on top of. When they see people building this on the sidewalk, tell them to stop immediately. Tell them it's not allowed. They just loaded this tricycle into the back of a flatbed. There was no driver. Right now they're bringing down this one, although you could pretty much just blow on it and it falls down. Very bad construction. Over here they're self-demolishing. This is a business on the sidewalk. It's not even residential. They're actually making money out of this one, where they have chosen to self-demolish. And over here another tricycle being taken away by the tow crew. 3 tricycles up on this flatbed and then one being towed from behind. I think the hammer broke and they're gonna try and remove the inside and then fix it. It's a PVC pipe. I'm surprised they didn't fill the PVC pipe with concrete to make it a little bit heavier and a little bit stronger. For those who keep asking why the team don't wear gloves, they do have gloves. These were donated by KYK Tools. I showed it in a previous video, just that often they don't wear them. And there you go, they have their sledgehammer back in action, one of their smaller ones. Let's take a look. Yeah, it doesn't weigh too much. This one's only good for smaller jobs, but at least it's back in action. Oh, it is filled with something, maybe just partially filled, but yeah, back in action. They're trying to get their parrot down, but he doesn't want to go down. So if you look over here, you can see sidewalk, and then when you get here, dental clinic. Imagine that, really placing your business right on the sidewalk itself. Right now they're knocking on the door of this home to ask about this. You can see they basically built a fence over the sidewalk and a couple of small walls. I don't think they even need power tools for this. I think if enough guys just pull on it, it will come off. And of course they'll need to bring down this wall. And further along they're choosing to self-demolish. They're going to use a grinder to remove this gate. It's much better when residents choose to self-demolish because it saves time for MMDA to work on other problems. You can see here they're measuring what's remaining of the sidewalk. 89 centimeters, so less than a meter. In most areas the sidewalk minimum is 1.5 meters. The good thing is that Bosch recently sent over a bunch of replacement blades, which really helps the team because they get through a lot of blades. The team are bringing down another wall here. The reality is it's too much for them to do, especially in one day. That's why they're really pushing the Barangay. Hey, you should be the ones to do this. Fix it while we're gone. If you look down here, this is the road they cleared a few days ago. It's relatively clear except for this vendor over here. A lot of people said they would be immediately back, but no, it's actually clear, which is good to see. People say, does it actually work what the MMDA are doing? I would say yes. You don't get perfection, you're never going to get perfection, but the areas they clear regularly are definitely much better. Over here you can see the MMDA have some equipment. What they do is they lower like this bucket type thing into the sewer, and then they pull it up on the other side and they pull out all the garbage and junk that ends up in the sewers and clogs them. Actually, I've been meaning to join these guys on an operation to show the work they do, because they have to do this every single day in various different locations, because the sewers are just full of junk basically. Over here you can see one of the enforcers is issuing a ticket to this vehicle parked on the sidewalk. I'm not sure if there's a driver or if it's going to be towed away. And over here they're also issuing a ticket to this one parked in the road, just being guided over now. Funny thing is the driver's holding an extra helmet. They're just asking for the license now. They'll issue a ticket and then send them on their way. Okay, there you go. Motorcycle rider, no helmet. Looked like he wasn't going to stop, but he has. Funny thing is, again, he's holding a helmet instead of wearing it. They're just asking again for the license. Write out the ticket, send him on his way, but this time wearing his helmet. Over here, one more motorcycle they've stopped. The back rider's not wearing a helmet. Over here, one more motorcycle. The back rider lady wasn't wearing a helmet. So they'll issue a ticket to him. Over here, the sidewalk clearing team are taking down this. It was erected over the sidewalk. Right now, he's trying out one of the new blades that Bosch sent over a few weeks ago actually. This one is a heavy metal. Over here, the tow crew are putting a motorcycle on the back of the truck. Legal parking, and there's no driver. Over here, another motorcycle, mummy, daddy, little child in the middle. None of them have helmets. Over here, the sidewalk clearing team are taking away this pedicab type thing. They actually warned them about this before. Same with this thing over here. So since it's still here on the sidewalk, they'll be confiscating it this time to clear the sidewalk. They're gradually deconstructing this so they can fit on the truck. It's mostly rotten wood anyway. They're just tying it to the back of the truck now. The front will be lifted and only the back wheels will roll along, kind of like a trailer.